What's going on YouTube? This is PsychoKiller007 and today I'm bringing you I decided to make it a segment. This is going to be a what you need to know segment, and this one's going to be about Geargias or Machina Geargias. There's like 3 or 4 different types of Geargia decks that are competitive. I use the Machina Geargia kind, so I'll show you some basic plays with the Machina Geargia build and what you can expect when you have certain combinations. Excuse me. First off, I want to say I have a Skype name now. I'm on Skype. If you want to play on Dueling Network, I'm on there a lot during the weekdays. Monday through Thursdays are the best days to get a hold of me, and are the days that I make the videos and I'm on Dueling Network and doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh related things. This playmat, I'll go over here. PsychoKiller007 is a name that I made while I started playing Call of Duty, and it says Modern Warfare 3. But I started like Modern Warfare 2. My friend Murmelo Channel, that's his YouTube name, Murmelo Channel. He made this mat for me. All hand drawn. Basically, I was in a group called Red Dot City in Modern Warfare 2. A lot of big players, I guess. My brother got me into that group. I wasn't really too much a part of it, but Red Dot City was my clan, basically. And then this is our symbol that we had. We have like our own little web page too. So there's the beloved deck. It's my beauty. I love it. It's my whore. She treats me the way I want her to treat her. She treats me the way I want to be treated. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a couple basic things. Basically, this card, there's not too many plays, but I'm just gonna grab cards that I might need. And enough of those. Alright, so basically a segment for people that need to know how to play against or with this deck. So let's say we're going to go into the Geargia stuff right away. You got a Geargia armor, face down defense, okay? I run a lot of traps, so usually if my opponent doesn't read it's a Geargia armor and summon a Thunder King, then I'm going to have like a D-Prison or a Bottomless or something to take out whatever they have. Along with, I have Lances, MSTs, and Heavy Storms in the deck, so let's once again say my opponent has nothing on the board and I'm gonna do everything and everything's gonna be okay. So it's my turn and I get to flip Geargia armor. Searching for this. The Geargia Accelerator, which lets you special summon when you have a face-up Geargia monster on the field. Very good. Very good. I really don't like making plays with just one Geargia arsenal, or Accelerator, I'm sorry. I like having more than one because it gives me a lot of spam options. So if let's say I opened, I'm just gonna basically the ones, you go for Geargia X or whatever you need to get over their monster. Basically you make any rank 4 monster and get over whatever you need. Otherwise, I usually go for Geargia X and I start with my Machina shit. So let's say my turn, I flip him. I have 2 of these in hand now. So I go special and special. And if you watch the Machina Geargia, I believe it's game 3, it's Machina Geargia versus Dino Rabbit. It is IOTK in that game. Game 2, and it's oh my god, it just went off. But you overlay here. I gotta go on the extra deck for this guy. Geargia X. Okay, you detach. Now the thing is if you have one of him in your hand, don't search him. Just search another Accelerator, and then you can special summon the Accelerator, or you can do whatever way you want. But I like doing it this way. When I search this guy, I summon him, and you search one of him, and that's basically where that's where you're gonna want like 2 of these in your hand, or one of these cards in your hand, and that's gonna give you maybe 2 of these on the field if you want, or just 1. Or, like, I just went over this with another friend. One time my opponent had a BLS and a Sangan on the field, and he was at like 48 or some shit. And I go, okay, I topped a gear frame. I had a cannon in hand, so I searched the fortress, and then I dropped fortress. I think it was like with a card-card-E, and then I dropped a cannon because I had a fortress in the grave, and then I made Big Eye, took his BLS, and then attacked for game, just 5,000. But anyways, here you can, if they have an open field, I would just summon, get your effect, overlay, maybe another, it's either going to be like My Stroke, or it's going to be Utopia, or it's just going to be your next Geargia guy, which you detach, and you just get another one of him for the next turn, and you keep going on, because this guy is so beast. He's what makes the deck really, really, really good. Like, oh my god. So, now let's say you have this guy face down, you flip him up, and you search. And now you have 3 Accelerator in hand. We're going to go for game here. If usually it gets this far, you're going to have like, you're going to have something along the lines of this when you're done. And you're going to, this is like if you have one of these in your hand already, because I usually will have something along the lines of some Machina monster in my hand. So you get to special all 3 of them. And what you can do is basically get a free XYZ monster. You detach from the Geargia, and you can get this right back. Let's do it for this one. Let's get this right back and special summon it again. And we can special summon, just made you a free 23 beater. And we effect to search for this guy. And his effect searches for this guy. Or this guy, whatever one you want, whatever one helps your situation. And then you can overlay again, right here. Or if you really wanted to, you didn't have to search this guy out. And then you just have these 2 with a gear frame face up, and you can effect to equip and protect. But you can go again here. Easy to get over BLS or Gores. Easy to get over BLS or Gores. I mean, BLS, I guess, it'd be down to 25. You just need like a fortress or something. You'd be able to destroy. It's like a 2-for-1 right there, which is really good. Oh my god. The Big Eye play. But basically, that's just the basic plays of the Machina Geargia deck. When you're playing like when you're playing with this deck, and it's against like macro or something, like game 1, unless they play macro really early, you're probably gonna get fucked, because game 2 you're gonna be like, all right, they're playing macro, I know how to do this. So with the Machina stuff, you're gonna get him, but you're more than likely gonna want to wait for one of him, so you can just ditch him, because you don't. It doesn't have to go to the graveyard. It just you discard it, whatever, it's discarded, and then you special summon from your hand. So that's one thing you need to do to avoid the Macrocosmos incident there. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to play your fortress. You would have discarded it for nothing. Let me see. But basically, this is definitely game. Like, I love it even more, like, when I flip this and I have an accelerator already in hand, and, like, let's say I just drew, like, I had these 2 in my opening hand, and my opponent Valors this, and that's fine, because I'll just be like, alright, special, and then I know I can probably get off with my Geargia next, unless they have, like, another Valor or something. But it's really nice when they pitch off Valor for that, and you already have a special summoner. Or, I mean, Book of Moon's even better. You just pass turn and then they attack and you Book of Moon and they're just like, fuck. Shit. But, the basic play of any deck is either summoning this and tributing it to special summon this in defense and then using its effect face down. Optimal one, turn 1 plays, by the way. Or, you know, summoning this and immediately getting your Machina stuff going. Or if I draw card cardy, I usually do that one. Unless my hand is good enough to where I don't need any more cards at the moment, and then I'll just play it later on, like, I don't know, whatever. There's really not too many combos with the Machina Geargias, so to speak, but there is a lot of, it's like my whole extra deck is rank 4s, so it's all about the rank 4s and what you play in your extra deck to help you win against the other deck. So I'm suggesting like one of, see, I have like one of everything except for the Geargia X. I have 2 of, that's a C39 Utopia. So that's kind of how I play it. I guess that's pretty much it for the Machina Geargias. There's not really, like I said, too many combos with it, except for just trying to spam the field using this and the accelerators, or trying to get those guys off and get these in your hand, because these guys are going to be your win conditions. Like, I really do. I said it in one of my other videos, but I want to put another big eye in my extra deck just because I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a Monster Reborn if you really want to count that. So that's, I mean, it's really good. Really good. And Big Eye super just pawns in the face. Big Eye has won me so many games, and that's why I basically, like, you know, it's this deck is so control, and you can make Big Eye so easy, especially when, like, just imagine it. You have control most of the time when you have a deck like this, and then, like, let's say you lose control. It's so easy to regain control with this deck. Like, I have 4 invites this season. Since September 1st, basically, I have 4 invites out of regionals, and then, like, I'm not even going to regionals anymore. I'm just chilling out, because the Mermaid Atlanteans, like, rape this deck, and I'm not going to waste time to go play a card game, and, like, I'm not going to say I would lose to every single game of it, but I don't feel it's worth my time or money right now. I'll wait until next format, or I'll wait for a YCS, and I'm definitely going to Nationals. I'll definitely be at Nationals. But this deck right now is just basically, honestly, we're just waiting until March 1st right now. Me and the whole crew, we all got our invites. We're all savvy. So, let me let you guys think about these segments. We're going to do a lot more. Thumbs that motherfucker up. We're going to do it all for basically every single type of deck. I already did one for windups. I might not do one for Dino Rabbits because Dino Rabbits is kind of so self-explanatory. I mean, it's summon a normal monster or summon a rabbit, or, you know, it's very easy. It's not too many combos. But, I mean, every deck takes skill, and that's how you win. You got to get lucky. It's not about, you know, there's a lot of pro players out there, but I really think it's how they make their decks and how consistent they are, and you really do have to side deck right and get good matchups and get good hands. If you get bad hands all day, it's because you're a pro player. It doesn't mean you're going to win with those bad hands. You might be able to play them to the best of your ability, but it doesn't mean shit. If you draw a shit hand, it's what it is. So basically that's my intake on a couple random things, and the Geargias, the combos, in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys like about Geargias. If you play Geargias, what's your favorite combos with the Geargias? Other than that, comment and subscribe and like the video. I already said that. Thanks for watching, guys.